Hello YouTube, Librarian Larry here, back with another video, and it's officially over. The Loony Labs ARG for 2018 has officially been solved. Since last night, we have found a total of 8 new secret messages, and 1 new image that hint at some big pieces of lore and explain some stuff from the previous messages. Now, just because the ARG is over for now doesn't mean the storyline content is. According to The Random Dog, there's going to be more lore throughout the year of 2018 not related to the ARG, and according to Joey, this ARG teased some of the biggest content coming in 2018. So I will now go through all the messages that we found since last night's video. So the first one is Document 2, the Rewritten Experiment. The Rewritten device. That's what this blueprint says. It's a device to allow any toon to rewrite their appearance. This isn't any kind of machinery. I've seen this before. Prototechness way too advanced compared to what we do at the labs. The research to back this topic is simply impeccable. Only a truly brilliant toon could have written it. A toon like Gyro. Dr. Surly, what have you done? We need to find more. There's so many files and papers here you'd think it was a cog's desk. I keep seeing mentions of someone named Slappy. Wasn't he the toon who disappeared so many years ago? What interest does Surly have in him? This looks promising. A folder named The Rewritten Experiment. Inside of it, these documents, they don't make sense. The first pages have all sorts of scribblings about emergency scenarios. A playground evacuation plan? Cogs haven't entered the playground since the initial invasion. Why would we need to evacuate? Toontown has never been sillier than it is today, yet it talks about the Cogs' growing force, a Cog nation, and a plan to stop it. Plan though, it doesn't make sense. 1998? 2003? If this is a to-do list, Dr. Surly is way behind. These plans are set for dates that have passed over 10 years ago. These are building schematics for Toontown. Toontown Rewritten. I fear I stumbled on something far greater than anything I could have ever imagined what would be in this office. So yeah, in this message they do mention Cognation, which TTR has already confirmed will be a thing a while ago. But we shouldn't expect that for a few years, but it is cool that the Cogs are building up their invasion force, and they're building the ultimate Cog HQ. In addition to that, a little piece of cool Toontown history that's kind of an Easter egg here. The dates 1998 and 2003 both hold significance in Toontown, because 1998 is where Toontown started production, and 2003 is when Toontown actually opened up, the official Disney one. Anyways, now on to the next message. Document number 3, a pocket watch. This blueprint in the back of the files, it's not like the others. It looks like the device I saw Surly working on a few weeks ago. He scrambled and hid it. A pocket watch. According to this paper, it should be right here. Right in the same drawer he stuffed it in. This is a pocket watch, alright, but it certainly doesn't look like the one in the blueprints. It's really like an early prototype. The watch it's getting faster. The room is flickering. The walls are crumbling now outside. I can't let go. The watch hands are spinning faster. The cog's hand is in reverse. Everything is collapsing. There are other rooms around me. No, not playgrounds, neighborhoods. I see Toontown's construction. I see cogs everywhere. No, what's happening? I see another hand. There's another hand on the pocket watch. Everything is... It stopped. Everything stopped. Everything? Are you wearing my lab coat? I do believe that you are wearing my lab coat. That's quite the predicament, considering your lab coat is certainly mine. And yours is mine. Are you? You? Yes. I'd say yes, but you seem to be a dog. And you a cat. A rewritten toon. Precisely. So this, if you're wondering, this is the first toon rewrite. Because in Toontown Rewritten, they added the option to rewrite your toon and make it a different species. And this is Dr. Fizzington exploring Dr. Surly's office, finding the Toontown Rewritten machine, and rewriting himself from a dog into a cat. Now on to the next message. I saw a glimpse of everything. I saw what he planned for. You. We saw a glimpse of everything. What's the difference? Fair point. Continue. Dr. Surly's prototype must have not only been incomplete, but unstable. Time seems to be much more delicate than he knew. With so many complex enterings, some musts now I have. Like the difference between a dog and a cat. Or a red and a blue. Based on our surroundings, I can only guess we've been ripped away from time. Toontown continues to run on its own clock, while ours separated. We're at every point, with none to call home. The device imperfections created a parallel self. A reflection of what I would have been if I had stayed in the timeline. A changed variable. The rewritten toon. An anomaly. We're in this together now. Did you see the ripple? I did. It seems like he stabilized the prototype, but an imperfection remained. Snowy took Toontown back in time and followed with him. His perfect plan encountered some unforeseen hurdles. A ripple. An anomaly. The 26th. Loony Labs may be ripped away from us, but we still have research to do. We can follow the first ripple and make sure it's kept at bay. And if it isn't, we would find a way to warn him. So that's it for that message. It pretty much talks about toon rewrites, and how Dr. Fizzington was the first toon to never get a rewrite, and caused an anomaly, a time rift, which is the 26th, which is something that we still don't know what it is. but it's something that occurs every month on the 26th that Dr. Surly is worried about. And this also explains the origins of the two, because Dr. Fizzatoon is the two. Him and his rewritten toon are the two. If you don't know what the two are two toons that remember the TTO timeline. He and his rewritten toon remember the TTO timeline because he was the first one to ever get a toon rewrite from TTO to TTR. And now this next secret message was written in 2 parts and is directed towards you, the reader. And here's what it says. Hello there. Yes, we're talking to you. It's just like you, me, and me now. I bet you're proud of yourself for that one. You certainly are. Touché. Now get back to them, before they consider us mad. We've been watching, as you can imagine. Every puzzle, every clue, every anomaly. Surely Gyro Gearloose would be proud. The knowledge you've gained is one that an average toon may never know. You understand who we are. You understand who Dr. Surly is. You understand the rewritten experiment. What to do with this understanding, however? Yes, so much knowledge, yet what comes next? You've gained this knowledge for a reason. It's simply a ripple compared to the adventures that await. Dr. Surly thought he could do this alone. He thought he could save Toontown. He can't, unless he has your help. His heart's in the right place. It's hard not to admire. Good intentions alone aren't enough. Deep down he knows that. He needs help, but he'll never admit it. Mainly to himself. Conflict comes not out of pride, but out of worry. A worry that no one will forgive him for creating the cogs. We've seen the ending, and so has he. Toontown needs much more silliness. More silliness than ever, mind you. Before we can even begin to fathom taking down the cogs. A capacity not reached even on the original timeline. And in the process, ending the 26th once and for all. In order to fulfill our plan, we need someone not afraid to take risks. Someone whose research is simply impeccable. But truly brilliant toon. We need Dr. Surly. You've proved to be quite good at solving puzzles. A world-renowned puzzle solver indeed. We have one more piece for you. I think pieces is the proper term for it. Its purpose will be clear in due time. And that's the end of the message. So I'm not exactly sure who's writing this message. It's obviously not Dr. Surly. And it's most likely not Dr. Fizzatoon. Maybe it's an entirely new character that we know nothing about. But anyways, we do have one more message that was posted on the TTR Discord as kind of like prize for solving every other message, and it was written by a bot called question mark, and here's what the message said. And so they celebrate. The final puzzle completed. The final plan, however, is not. They may have solved the 26th, but they haven't ended it. The anomalies are getting longer. It used to stretch a single day, while this one lasted 3. What should they do until the next wave arrives? Prepare. They're mistaken if they believe this will be the end of the road. The next shall be even greater. Just wait until the headlines break. This was no mere ripple. It echoed throughout Toontown. I'd say now that even Flippy knows Dr. Surly's secret. He won't be happy, not at first, but perhaps he will when he sees that he can truly be forgiven. I feel time is slipping away again, and so it is. A good sign. I think it's time to go now. Unfortunately, that's up to time to decide. See you soon. So yeah, I have no idea what that means or who's saying it, but the last line, see you soon, is very foretelling that something big is happening in TTR, and pretty soon. And finally, there was one last thing in the arc, and it was a bunch of puzzle pieces, and when you put them together, we got this image. This is Dr. Fizzatoon in his original form and in his new rewritten form. And he is saying, far more is at stake than the silly meter, and the other one is saying, tell Dr. Surly good luck for us. And in the background you see a prototype of the silly meter and it says the final plan. So yeah, this is some pretty major foreshadowing. First of all, it's more or less confirmed that the silly meter is coming very soon. It's been in almost every message now. And I do think the silly meter is going to be a lot more than it was in TTO. TTO is just kind of like a fun little thing. In TTR, it seems like it's going to be the centerpiece of the storyline. I'm guessing that in the short term, field offices are going to come from the silly meter. Cogs are going to get mad at all the silliness and launch their own invasion. And I'm guessing it's going to have far more reaching effects than just that. I think in the end, the silly meter might actually lead to the executive office. Probably very far down the line in 2019. Or maybe even 2020. Or possibly it may even lead to Cognation. Who knows when. So yeah, that's all I have to say for now. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for participating in this crazy hunt. Anyways, be sure to subscribe for some more Toontastic videos coming soon. And when some of these new features that Joey teased do end up coming up into TTR or start getting teased, I will definitely be making videos about them. And I'll also be making some other kind of Toontown videos very soon. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.